Welcome to my channel Let's Learn. Today in this video I'd like to explain you what is denial of service attack or DOS attack and how we can perform it from our Kali Linux. Before we go ahead or proceed ahead, please go through this disclaimer.
All videos and tutorials are for informational and educational purposes only. We believe that ethical hacking, information security, and cybersecurity should be familiar subjects to anyone using digital assets and technology. We believe that it is impossible to defend yourself from attackers or hackers without knowing how it is done. Let's Learn YouTube channel cannot be held responsible for any misuse of the given information.
Let me explain you what exactly is denial of service attack. Denial of service attack or DOS attack is an attack on the computer systems or network or any IS system that reduces, restrict or prevent accessibility of system resources to the legitimate user. In denial of service, attackers or hackers flood the victim machines with non-legitimate service requests or traffic to overload its resources. DOS attack can lead to the unavailability of a particular website, network, or we can have a slow performance issues. There are two types of DOS. One is DOS only, another is distributed denial of service attack. On the upper side, you can see a single machine is attacking a server. This type of attack is called as denial of service attack. On the lower side, there are multiple PCs or attacker machines attacking a server. This type of attack is called distributed denial of service attack. Here in this example, I am going to perform denial of service using on hping3, using a command called hping3. hping3 is somewhat similar to Nmap. hping3 is a scriptable language program that uses TCL language, whereby packets can be received and sent via binary or string representation describing the packets. If we need more information about hping3, we can simply type hping3-h. It is a command line tools. You can open your terminal and type this. If you need a complete information about hping3, you can type man hping3. Further to this, I will show you some few commands related with hping3 so that you can get familiarization with this command. We need a sudo administrative rights to use this command, wherein on terminal you can type sudo hping3-c3 on the target of 192.168.1.10. Here, -c3 means count, number of packets. The hping3 will send 3 packets to the victim machine. Whereas we can also scan the number of ports on the target machines using hping3 using -scan options where 1,265,535 ports has been scanned. Similarly, if we want to scan using a sync flag, then we can use -s command. Here -scan will scan from 1 to 3,000 ports and we will be using sync flag. Further to this, we can also send 5 packets on port number 80 for the victim machine. Also flood. These options will allow to send the packets as fast as possible without taking care of the replies from the target machine. Finally, our main command, which we are going to use in our lab to perform the actual denial of service attack, is sudo hping3-c 15,000, which means we are going to send 15,000 packets to our victim machines, and the size of each packet which is defined by -d. -d will be of 1200 bytes, and we are going to use sync flag on the port number 135, and we are going to send the packet as fast as possible using -flood, and we are also going to randomize our source because we don't want to reveal our actual IP address to the target machine. In this way, we can perform this command. For this demonstration, I'll be using Kali Linux as my attacker machines, and where on the Kali Linux, I'll be using hping-3 command line tools. And further to this, to capture the package that has been sent from the Kali Linux, I'll be using Wireshark package sniffer tools. And my target machine will be a Windows 7. It can be any operating system. It really doesn't matter. On the Windows 7, I will be monitor the resource utilizations like CPU, networks, disks. So without any further delay, let me take you to my environment. Now I'm on my lab environment. On the left side, I have a Kali Linux as an attacker machine. And on the right side, I have a Windows 7 as a victim machine. On the Windows 7, I have already opened the resource monitoring by going to the task manager. Then here you can see on the Windows 7, the CPU utilizations is around 1 to 3% and less than 5%, and network utilizations is around 0%, which means the Windows 7 is running on very ideal mode right now. Before I move ahead, I have to check what is the IP address of my victim machine. For that, I'll go for CMD command, and I'll search for the IP address. You can see the IP address of my victim is 10.10.10.8. So let me go back to my Kali Linux, and if you like, you can look for the IP address of the Kali Linux. Also, the Kali Linux have the IP address of 10.10.10.5. Now I'm going to check what are the ports that are open on Windows 7, because I'm going to flood any one services. For that, I'm going to use nmap-a, -v, or otherwise I don't even need to use -a, because I'm only going to check what are the open ports. 1 to 999 ports. I'm going to check for it. Barbaros output on my target machine, that is 10.10.10.10. Let me go take you here. Here I can say the port number 135 has been open. Now I'm going to perform a DOS attack on my victim machine. For that, I'm going to use command hping-3 -c. I'm going to send more than 15,000 packets with a data size of 1200 bytes, and I'm going to use 1200 bytes. I'm going to use sync flag and on the port number 135, and I'm going to send the packet as fast as possible using --flood, and also I'm going to randomize the source on my target machine of 10.10.10.8. Okay, before I click enter, let me open the Wireshark for you over here, or go to Wireshark. Open the Wireshark, and on Wireshark it will show you the list of the Ethernet port that you can capture. Mine, I'm interested on ETH0 because I have only one Ethernet port, that is ETH0. I'm starting to send it. There is no activity on my Ethernet card right now at the moment. I'm going to minimize it. Then I'm going to perform this attack on my victim machine. Now let me hit enter. It needs me a password. Sorry, something went wrong. Sorry, I make a small mistake. Random -random. Let me type again. Now you can see there is a changes on the resource utilizations on Windows 7. Here the CPU utilizations jumped back to 100%, and the network utilizations also goes up to 23%. I will go to the Wireshark and see what's happening over here. The hping-3 command is sending packets as fast as possible, where it is randomizing the source. You can see each and every sources are different, which means the victim machines cannot say where the packet is coming from. In this way, we can perform the denial of service attack from the Kali Linux using hping-3 command tool. See, please have a look over here. The CPU utilization has went up to 100%, and the network utilization is still only on 10 or 17%. If I want to make this attack more intensive, then I can open multiple tab on here. I can open the multiple tab on the terminal and perform the same attack from this multiple tab. Thank you for watching this video. If you like or appreciate my job, please do not forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.